All right, thanks for coming in, checking us out. Let's do this thing. We're gonna go ahead, do a little terminal work. We'll put a little terminal work in. Let me know if you have any questions. Ask what you want to ask. While I work. I just hanging out, figure out. I don't know why I told Prometheus, but I did that. So now I got to live with it, right? Mm. Let's check the status of the docker now. Mm. All right, all that stuff started. I get to check all this out. We have Ansible AWX should be up. Redis, Heimdall. Check it out. Port is Heimdall. Port 80. So we must have some type of conflict on port 80. Let's see, Docker compose logs. up. Let's see what we have now. All right, we're gonna switch that location for Docker. Get that straight. We're gonna go ahead and switch that so that it can. Since we have no space at varlib Docker, we're gonna have to do a symlink. Where else? Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, let's step away for a sec. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back in here. Let's do our thing. So let's go ahead and check it out. First off, let's see what's in there though. Oh, it's temp too though. Hmm? So this might be for the period. And make sure I have that command right. I'm gonna do assembly real quick. Just make sure I have it right. Always do it backwards. Let me see how I can make sure it's right. Yeah, it goes right to left. So I want to take the right location here and put it on the left. I need to call this Docker. So I need to hold and make that. All right. So now when I do lssh or lib Docker, it's all going to go there. But might not be bad. All right. So now messed up on that. I don't think I need to have that directory. I think I messed up there. So I had to rm-rf docker, which might mess up everything, but who cares? In the interim, it's gonna be fine. I mean, in the interim, it's gonna be kind of messed up, but then it'll be fine because now I can do the symlink like I want. All right, so now when I do lsh docker, boom. All right, so now exit out of here, and we're back in our location. Should be able to Docker compose down. If anything's wrong, Docker compose up. That's D. So I just made the temp drive, and I basically what I just did is I expanded the drive location where it was at and made it larger. So I'm gonna have to make that varlib docker overlay 2. What's the issue? What? Docker is it prune? Clean. I think it's prune. Give me 1 second. Get right back. All right, I'm back. All right, so we're gonna want to go ahead and prune and get things cleaned up, right? And rebuild everything that we need for said situation and setup. All right, so let me try that. I don't see down here. Doctor prune. Oh, Docker system. All volume. Everything. All right, and then we want to say Docker system prune. The images too. Let's see. Dash F. All right, 0 bytes for clean. We had a Docker. Prune. 0 bytes for clean. All right, so let's see if we got any that helped any. All right, let's look that up. Failed to register. That's what you gotta do when you're working in tech like this. You gotta just be willing to keep going and figuring stuff out. Um, yeah, something like that. I did the volumes, prune volumes, right? Oh, stop the service though. Sudo, sudo system ctl stop docker. Give me a second, right quick. I'll be right back, guys. All right, now that we got that stop, let's go ahead and see if we can get it started. Let's go ahead and start. All right. See what we have here. Every time we do something, though, it moves quicker and quicker. Let's see, it was only 8 or 10 last time. Let's see if it goes to 9. Okay, that worked. Actually, that worked. So we had to go ahead and get clean up, clean the volumes, stop the service, bring the service back if you run into that type of issue. This is great. All right, so now I can get in here and check a local network. Let me bring this over because it's always kind of docs me. I don't know why browsers are so intrusive to tell all your business. I nag for that, at all. I didn't actually do that at all. And one thing I did forget to do is I have to check what's actually running. Docker compose ps nothing, and then I just run Docker. What? Set up. Oh, this is the wrong Docker compose. Oh my goodness, I'm the wrong compose down. Docker compose. Oh, it's nothing running. All right, good. CD compose. Sorry about that. I'm in the wrong. All right, here we go. Jeez. All right, let's cat this real quick. Cat Docker compose. Make sure we're in the right spot. All right, good. We have tons of things I'm trying to build out little by little, making sure we have the environment set. Let's go ahead and set this environment up. Let's go. Docker compose up dash D because we want to run in the background. Heimdall, Flex. All right, we have everything going. Voila. We got the network coming up. We have everything going the way that we want it. We have it our way now. All right, we're actually in here having our way. Let's see. Docker PS. We should be able to hit this, no problem. There we go. So now we have Eindale on 153. And it's working out great for us. We can select Plex server. It'll take us to the Plex server. Plex starting to get on my nerves. Kind of whack. All right, so now we need to build out one more container tonight. I'm just trying to slowly put my system back in order. So I want to do that. Docker compose, YAML, edit. All right, I'm doing that. Networks for home lab. So the next thing I want to add in. L for net. Let's do. Let's do Portainer next. Let's take Portainer off the board. Right. We're already gonna know we need image. Right. And I'm doing all this by ports. Right. Indian environment settings. Right. Volumes. Too far. Networks. We know we need to put this on the home lab network. And we want our restart method to be always restart. Or you can do start and let's stop, right? All right, always. That's what we're going to do here. All right, so let me look that up really quickly. Portainer settings. Without it trying to dox me again. So we're going to do that. We're going to make sure. Portainer Docker compose. So the ports are 8,000. 8,000. We can have no conflicts right now. So 8,000. 8,000. From my machine to the container. And the next set of ports will be 90. 443. So let's try IPS settings, 443. The name is automatically going to be Portainer because of the naming I have right here. So I know that's how I can manage it and look it up. Then restart as always. Volume is the Docker socket. So we're going to need that for the volumes. We got to actually, it wants to look at var run. I hope you guys can see that. Yes, you can. So for the Docker socket, and we're going to do run docker.sock. And guys, if you just came in, this is my home lab I'm setting up here. I like to set up my home lab and get things going, right? Just setting an environment. If you have questions or about anything, go ahead and ask. If you want to just chat. That's what we're here for, okay, chat? I want to be an open book for you guys and also some help for you guys, all right? I want to cheer you guys on. I want to see you guys do well, you know? All right? So, all right. So, we got this. We got docker.sock to the internal var run docker.sock. Then we're going to have to make the volume as well. We're going to call it Portainer as they have here. We're going to call it Portainer. And I'll show y'all how to add another volume. Right? / data. We're going to map the Portainer volume on the left here to the internal data drive. On the inside of, we're also going to do a Portainer to Portainer. Oh, is that? And that's the image. Oh, never mind. So that's just the image. We're going to get the community edition of Portainer. We're going to put that image up here. That's going to be Portainer / Portainer-CE. We want LTS, which is long-term support. For all of you who are not familiar with it, this is the long-term support version, right? We're going to go ahead and do that and set it up like so. All right? So, just let's recap. We're adding Portainer to my home lab. We're going to be setting it up to utilize ports 8000. The one is going to be ports 8000, 9443. There aren't any environment variables, so I have to strip that out now. But we're going to use the volumes, the Docker socket, so that it can see all of the Docker containers that are actually running at this given time, right? Then we're going to set up a volume called Portainer data. I will show you that in a second, how to add the volumes in for Docker. Then we're going to restart always. We always want to restart, okay? I need to drop something in the Discord. I forgot to drop the link. If you're not a part of the Discord, it's case_tech. Case_tech, okay? I'm putting that in there that we got a real live going on right now. We have a really good live. So I'm going to go in here. You want to delete the environment right now. If you've been following me and just trying to take notes, we don't need that right now. These are the things I'm going to be building in the future for my home network. Right? So we're going to make our own volume. So I don't have any other volumes that are created or custom. So I'm going to come right here, just say volume. Well, actually, these are commented out, but they'll be above this. So I want to have all my volumes at the bottom, and it's going to be port container data. Boom. That's a volume. Okay. Right. And it's going to be created in the default location for your Docker, however you have it set up. And size. You can also do Docker volume create Portainer data. Right. And it'll be signed like so. We should see something like this. We have that in there. We already have IMDale running, and we already have Plex running, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that, and I'm going to see if it runs. I'm going to do Docker compose PS. Ooh. Set additional properties, Cortana not allowed. So let me see. Oops. I want to do a yank. Oh, three, why? And I want to do. Oops. Damn, I did that twice. All right, so I want to do my networks. Oops, networks. Do that. Oops. Dang, all over. All right. I want to get rid of that colon, and I want networks at the bottom here. And I'm just going to delete that with DD twice, and keep going. All right. Any questions about anything? Let me know. Oh, I forgot to take this one out. And I just like to have, ooh. And the way I like to do it is I like to have either my networks all the way at the top or networks all the way at the bottom. I don't like to have them sandwiched in between anything. It's just not good housekeeping to me. To me personally, it's not good housekeeping. That's what I don't like. Additional properties. Additional properties. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I'm not formatted correctly. That's my fault. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. There we go. So now we see that, but I'm gonna go ahead and go Docker compose down, and we're gonna see if we can get Portainer to start with no problems, right? Do you guys think we can do that? You think we can make that happen? I think we can. I think we can make this happen. Um, I'm confident. What about you guys out there? Thank you to all those who are supporting, who's been hanging out. Don't come in here and be a creeper. Go ahead and say hello. Take your shoes off at the door. All right, let's sit it in. All right, let's get a little work going, a little late night work real quick. Docker compose up. We get the containers. We're running back. We're running the containers back. It looks like we should have Plex, right? Let me blow this up for y'all if y'all on the phone or a small device so y'all can really see. We have Plex, Imdale, Portainer. All should be running now, right? Remember what we did? We put uh Plex and not Plex. We put Imdale. We can go. We can just go with Imdale. Let's go from there. Let's start from there. That's the smartest thing to do at this point. Let's go to Imdale so I can really show y'all what this is about, what it's made for. Right? I'm gonna go ahead and blow this up. And with Imdale, the reason why I like it because we can have a quick dashboard where we can go ahead and select every product that we want to use right here and add it. I guess it is. So we want to add to the list. They do have a they do have like a predefined list. And it's Portainer. Ooh, should be Portainer. So we should be able to select it. Its icon comes up as you see. You can color code it however you like, however you feel comfortable doing so. You can make it happen like that. And that's what it is. We want to just go ahead and just skip. Well, no, we want to skip that. We want to hit test. We don't even know what port it is. I didn't even put that. Let's find that first. We can do should be able to do loop back first. It should recognize that. 0, 1, 8,000. So it's saying it can't connect to Portainer. So we're gonna have to bring this off. This is always kind of showing my business. And let's do something like this. A local. Let's see what's there. I got nothing at that one. Here we go. So we should have something here at 9443. That's the port number right there. I put the local app. Oh my God, this thing shows everything. All right, accept the risk. I accept. So we use the default passwords for that. Oh, make up a password. I'm gonna use my default network password that I use for everything. I want y'all to try to guess my stuff. So over here, let's keep it going. What in the world? All right. Oh, it must be 12 characters. So I'm gonna make something that's 12 characters. They're really secure, even for the community edition. It's crazy. So, what do you guys think? What are your experiences with Docker? Do you have experience with Docker? Let me know. Right? Don't keep me hanging out here. I like for y'all to be a little chattier. I know everybody gets a little shy in these, but don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be. All right. So look, now we have Portainer up and running. That was pretty smooth. It's not a big deal. We created a volume. Just to recap, we created a volume for Portainer. We made sure that worked. Um, and we have Portainer set up. You can go ahead and get started. Right? You can see all your local items right here. You can connect to them, platform. And you might say, "Oh, this is kind of redundant, right?" You have Imdale and you have Portainer, but not so fast, right? Not so fast, right? There's different use cases for each. This one is just setting the dashboard. Oops, I need to edit that. We know we can't even get there with that page, right? So I need to edit that application. Go here. I need to edit that. This should be HTTPS 49944394443, and it does say you have to put HTTPS. And now we can test route, but we don't know. Just say safe. And let's see, can we get there? No, we gotta actually put the explicit IP address in there. And we're gonna edit again. Yeah, because Flex even has the actual IP address. And we want to go ahead and get to it. Okay, guys? All right, invalid credentials. That's a good sign. So we're going to go here, Portainer. Bow. We're in. So that's how we would do it. So these are the two different things, right? Don't get ahead of yourself and say, "Oh, this is redundant. You're showing it in Sherman. You're showing it in two different places." I know that. I know that. That's what I want, right? So IMDL is just a quick dashboard for us to look. It looks pretty. It's cute. Right? It's beautiful. Everybody likes something they can just jump in and it's cute. Pause. Hold on. Not jump in. Everybody likes something that they can use, have a good time, and make it convenient. Right? Here, Cortana takes it a little deeper. Right? Pause again. Not deeper, but Cortana gets in the weeds of things. How about that? All right. It shows right here you have 2 stacks, 4 containers. We're going to look. We're going to say, okay, what are these 2 stacks? Right? All right. Compose, and first setup. These are the 2 different stacks that we have, or I have, rather. Then these are the 4 images I have, right? We can look at them right here and see. Let me make this bigger for y'all. And make sure y'all don't miss out on the courses I have coming up. Make sure I don't miss out on school.com, right? Case DevOps Hub. As you can see right here, I do this, right? I just do this off a whim on a Wednesday night just because I got bored, right? I do this at home. I do it for the love of it. I love the game. The game loves me, all right? Remember that, all right? So IMDL is right here. We have another container, Plex, Node. We have Portainer. You can see it all right here. You can see the size of them, the dates they were created. It gives a lot of detail. It talks about the networks we have, the bridging. Woo, shit. Excuse my language, my friend. This thing, wow, I don't have to come back and edit this. This just give up too much information. But anywho, let's bring it back. It can also show us a detailed description of all of our volumes right here. All of our volumes here, right? Events. I'm not going to do that. It can show the host, stuff like that. Dashboard. It gives us a nice dashboard. It lets us know that 3 are running. This one had a bad, well, not a clean exit code, but it's off now. We have Portainer running, Plex running, et cetera, et cetera. We can go into straight to the command line if we choose to. Say connect. It connects us right to root. We can start running commands right now on IMDL. Boom. I can look at it unless I can get in and out like I want to, right? Kind of like a thief in the night, but we're not stealing, right? We are not thieves. Give me 2 minutes to do some housekeeping, and I'm going to be right back. I don't want you guys to jump out. I don't want you guys to miss out on this. I'm really feeling it right now. I'm in a flow state. I already had a workout for the evening. Earlier, I had a live on that. Check that out. I do my cardio sessions live and some of my workout sessions live. I want you guys to be a part of that. All right. We're bringing an IRL environment. For those of you who don't know what that means, this is in real life. I'm showing you that I do this. This is my real life. It's not a joke. I dedicate my life to this for the most part, professionally. And I want y'all to be a part of it. I want y'all to see it. See how it's done. Right? Well, thank y'all for coming on in. Just give me a few minutes. I'll be right back with y'all. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm still here. I still got things. Take notes, okay? Take notes. I'm gonna pull up the actual config right here so you guys can take a look. Right? All right. So you guys can actually take a look. I'm gonna minimize that so you can get the actual look at it. So you can copy this for yourself right here, okay? You can copy all of those items for yourself. Portainer, stuff like that. You guys will be good to go. Good to go. Appreciate y'all coming in. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give me 2 more minutes. Kids bed. Duty call. Duty call. All right. All right. I'm back, guys. All right. So where we were at when I left off was we just got Portainer added to my home lab here, and you can do the same thing if you want to follow along. I recommend it. I like this setup, right? Like I said before, with Portainer, you can go ahead and monitor all of your Docker containers here, right? At the same time in one location and be happy about it, right? You'll be impressed. You'll know what's going on. Everything will be fine. It'll be just like you want it as long as you configure it right, right? Right. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and do a few more um items. I'm feeling good. Like I said, I'm in a flow state, getting things done, accomplishing things. I'm gonna go until I run into an issue that takes more than 10, 15 minutes. All right. It also shows here. Let's talk about environments, right? Remember, I had to mount this in the Docker Compose file. I had to mount the socket so that it could view it. It had to know where the socket location was at for Docker so that it can view all of the running containers. You can set up groups, tags, registries, right? It's showing that I'm using Docker IO. Then it has logging, authentication, notifications if you want to set that up as well. So all that is really, really good. So let's go ahead and quit that. Oh no, not quit. We're gonna add one of these commented items here below. I'm gonna put it up here. I don't know if I should do Nextcloud or Netbox. Let's do Netbox. You know, it's always gonna be the same thing. Image, ports, right? Oops. This has to come over. Get proper indentation and formatting. Ports, images and ports should be on the same level, guys. Always keep that in mind. Image ports, volumes. We're going to see if there's an environment. We don't know if there is. I'm just stubbing this out right now. Networks. We know this is going to be one for sure. Home lab, because it needs to be on the same network as everything else that's running. And we just want to practice good habits here, right? Really good housekeeping, things like that. Um, but we don't have to be all technical. If you guys are in here with me, show me that you're in here with me. If you're really watching, staying around, hang out, give me some likes, interact with me, right? It's a late night, but I want to have fun too, right? Remember, that's what she said, okay? We always want to have fun, right? Phone, phone is dead, but that's a me problem, not a you guys problem. All right, let's get charged up. All right, so let's work a little bit into this. We're gonna say always, restart as always, and we're just gonna pick this one up, configure it, and I'm done. All right, let's do that. Docker netbox. I gotta turn this off. All right, so the netbox community. I forgot what netbox is. To be honest with you. No, this ain't the one tonight. We're gonna call it right here. I'm gonna sit here and build a container. That's insane. I guess you could. I don't remember why I have that one on my list. Yeah, that's not the one, guys. We're gonna go ahead and call it right here. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you out in the next video. I'm gonna quit this without saving.